Shabbat Shalom. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. It is Friday night, October the 28th, 2016. It is the Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom to all of you out there. And it's the Sabbath after Sukkot. And this is sort of a postscript to Sukkot 2016. I didn't make any videos during Sukkot 2016 because, quite frankly, I was too consumed with fellowship and just enjoying the feast. So I wasn't able to make any videos, which I'm not going to apologize for because I think that's the way Sukkot should be. You should be so involved with fellowship and enjoying the feast that there's really no time to make videos. So I didn't make any videos this Sukkot, but I did want to touch upon a teaching that was sent to me during Sukkot, which it just really impacted me quite a bit. It was right toward the end of the feast, and I wanted to share it with you guys. This is not my teaching, okay? This is a teaching done by Hope of the World Ministries, which is a ministry run by Jonathan Kahn. So this is not my teaching, but I do want to sort of just repeat what he taught in this particular lesson right as Sukkot was ending, because I just think it's so powerful. It's called The Heavenly Gaps, and it says, during the Feast of Sukkot, Tabernacles, the people dwell in a temporary dwelling called a sukkah. When you build your sukkah, you leave gaps so that when you sit underneath it, you can see the sky, clouds, the moon, and stars at night. In life, there are gaps. Some of these gaps in your life are actually heavenly. When you look at what's missing, money, comfort, success, strength, abilities, friends, family, marriage, health, youth, whatever it is, it's not always bad. If you had everything you wanted, if your life was a complete dwelling on earth, you wouldn't need Yah, and you wouldn't see heaven. But the very gaps you want closed are often there for your own good. They're the gaps in the roof of your sukkah, so you don't forget the most important things. They're there so you might see through the earthly things which pass away, beyond to the skies, to the stars, to the heavens, to the face of Yah. So rejoice in what you have, and rejoice in what you don't. For in the absences and the gaps of your sukkah, there's heaven. Hallelujah. And then today's mission is take time today to reflect on how temporary life is in comparison to your eternal home in heaven. Dwell in the heavenlies. So to me, that's just really, I'd never looked at a sukkah in that way before, but it's true. You are supposed to leave gaps in the roof of your sukkah so you can look up and gaze at the heavens and see the stars and see through the branches. It's supposed to be a temporary structure, a temporary dwelling place, which both points back toward when the children of Israel wandered through the wilderness in temporary shelters, pointing even further back to how Abraham wandered through the land of what would become the land of Israel, but this was not his permanent dwelling place. That he had this was a temporary time, and there would be a permanent dwelling place that he would have in the New Jerusalem. And just like we will all have when Yah, in the fullness of who He is, actually sukkahs or tabernacles with man in the new heavens and new earth, which is what Sukkot is all pointing toward. But so it's pointing back toward that, and it's also pointing, of course, toward what I just mentioned in Revelation 21 and 22 about the new heavens and new earth, and Yah, in the fullness of who He is, dwelling with us. Yahshua, the Son of Yah, the King of Kings, He delivers up His kingdom to the Father, and the fullness of who He is now revealed to us like never before. And as Paul says, eye has not seen, nor has ear heard, nor can our mind even imagine what that time is going to be like. But I was really hit by this because, there are definitely things in my life that I know are missing, and I grieve about it sometimes, but then I realize, wow, it's true. If I had everything I wanted, what kind of reliance would I have on Yahshua? It's the stuff that I don't have, and it's often the sorrow and the grief that brings me closer to Yah. And so I think that's very, very fitting to always remember that the things that, of course, we rejoice in the things that we do have, but even in the things that we don't, we say, thank you, Yah. Thank you for not giving me everything that I wanted, because that causes me to look to you to fulfill those gaps in my life that I wish were filled, but that only really I have to rely on you to fill. Hallelujah. Well, Shabbat Shalom. I hope you all had a very, very blessed Feast of Sukkot, and may you all have a very blessed first Sabbath after the Feast of Sukkot, starting tonight. Shabbat Shalom. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. Website is www.spiritandtorah.com.